What's up, my Vina loves? This is Vina D coming to you all from Vinatainment News.
Please leave me alone. I'm asking that. All of you guys, please leave me alone. I wish my husband had not died. I would not be dealing with any of this. Please leave me the fuck alone.
Like I've always said, since all of this been going on, I'm praying for Nene and her family, and I'm hoping that she go and get some healing in peace. But that was Nene today. Here's Nene a few days ago when she came for Coach Stormy, calling her business a fraud, body shaming her. But I want you to listen to the end of this little segment I'm throwing in here from that video. You can click the very first link in the description below to watch the entire video if you missed it. Hear exactly what I said. I said, when people start responding because of the things you say, please don't post saying, oh my God, how could you? I just lost my husband. Exactly what I said less than 3 days ago is exactly what's happening today. So let's go ahead and listen.
I also want to touch on an amazing organization that I am a part of called Ladies of Success. Okay, this organization was formed for women who are eating the fruit of their labor. Entrepreneur women from around the world. You definitely want to be a part of this organization. This is not a fraud organization. We are not one of those women groups that get together and say, girl, I'm going to hold your hand. But really it's going to be like, girl, I'm going to steal out your hand. So we're not that organization. We're not the organization that is, let's see who can carry the best looking Birkin bag. We're not that organization. Okay. So if you want to be in that organization, you have to go to the other side. We are truly entrepreneur women who are real girlfriends, who really lift each other up, okay? Who are really here for each other, who are really helping each other in their business. We are really trying to educate each other. Some of the women that have met in this organization have become fast friends. They're literally with each other out having surgery or having girls trips together and everything. So we're not your typical organization with all the BS, and I won't steal out your hand or show you a fake booty. Mwah.
Who has the Birkins on display? Yep, Coach Stormy. Who isn't afraid to have their butt, whether it's real or fake? I don't really care. But you heard what Nene said, on display, and her body and her workout journey and all of that. Coach Stormy. Who owns a company called Girl, Let Me Hold Your Hand? Coach Stormy. You are so quick to body shame people. Didn't care about body shaming a pregnant woman. Can you more? Stormy might ignore this time because it's clear that Nene is looking for attention. Or she might respond. But I don't want to hear, oh my goodness, Nene just lost her husband. How could you? I don't want to hear that when and if this lady respond, because you can't control how people react. You keep coming for her and coming for her and coming for her. When she claps back, don't go back to that. You know what? I'm going through a lot. I just lost my husband. May Greg's soul rest in peace and no disrespect. But if you claim that you are going through things, then act like it. I'm not saying don't defend yourself and don't express yourself because life is happening to you. However, when you express yourself and people respond in a way that you did not expect them to, don't act all shocked because you brought this on yourself. Well, there you go. We can't tell people how to grieve and all of these different things. And all I'm saying is, if you continue to come for people, if you continue to put negative energy out there, social media will respond. people will respond. So if you want people to respect you in your grieving process, then respect people. But if you want to continue to do interviews and say certain things, understand that social media will respond. That's all I'm saying. Now, let's get into the entire video from beginning to end of what Nene had to say. She's responding to the backlash that she's receiving from the comments she made about Cynthia Bailey and the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, what they did for her and what they sent, when Greg passed away, and who showed up, who didn't. If you missed that video, I have also included the link in the description below. It's the second link in the last video I posted earlier today.
Hi guys, it's Nene. No makeup. But listen, I just had to jump on here to just say a couple of things really, really fast to you guys. First, I love you guys. And thank you so much for loving me, okay? The next thing is, there are some people in the world who live in negativity consistently throughout their entire life. And then there's sometimes in life where you have people who are stalkers, who actually stalk your life. I want to say everyone that reached out to me during the time that Greg was sick and during the time he was crossing over, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for everyone and everything. I'm so grateful. Listen, I'm very much a person that if you ask me something, I'm going to tell you. Yes, I am learning that every question does not need to be answered. I got that. But I want to say thank you to Tigger and V103 for having me on the show yesterday as a guest co-host. We had a super positive show. Obviously, any show that I do, they're going to ask me about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay? They did. I spoke positive of everyone. I have nothing negative to say. I don't. My time on the show was what it was. I have nothing to say about any person, nothing. I'm done talking about all of that. Okay? So, they asked me if the Real Housewives sent condolences or gifts or anything. Everywhere I go, people ask me this stuff, okay? I get asked this stuff every single day. I said 1,000,000 times. Every single person that I can think of, maybe one or two didn't, the entire franchise reached out. The black girls and the white girls, okay? Bravo reached out, included Andy, all the executives, everyone reached out. The camera people on the ground, the production crew, everyone reached out. I was asked about gifts that were given. No, before I was asked about that, I was asked about if Cynthia attended Greg's repast. No, she didn't. I answered the question very honestly. I'm a very honest person. She did not attend. Did it bother me that she didn't attend? No. Seemed like it bothered other people because other people were always coming to me asking me about it. It didn't bother me. She showed up a week or so later at the lounge. Great. We had an amazing time. I think she said somewhere we had a great time. It was awkward for about 10 minutes and we had a great time. We had an amazing time. We laughed, we partied, we had a ball. It didn't really bother me. Okay? It just didn't. Greg's sickness was what it was. He understood what he was going through. He knew he was going to die. We had these conversations 1,000,000,000 times, okay? I was asked about the gifts that the girls gave. I was asked what gifts the Real Housewives gave, or if they gave a gift or something I can't remember the exact question it was. And, I'm kind of fly at the mouth sometimes, so I said some little something on the side. But what the truth is, since we're speaking on the truth, I did receive flowers from the Real Housewives cast. And it lists their names: Kenya, Candy, Cynthia, Marlo. I think that's what it said. And I later said, I had a conversation with Marlo about it when she came to me. And I said, I did get the flowers about this. It's the truth. And I at that moment when she and I were having the conversation, I did feel away because Todd's mother passed some years ago. Greg and I catered all of this food to his mom in New York, and Marlo's brother passed, and I sent, things to cater for Marlo. And but later, Candy sent me a huge bouquet of flowers. We text each other. I told her how much I thanked her. Marlo sent me money after that to buy things with for the repast. I'm grateful for everything. Like, we had the conversation. They bought a bouquet of flowers. It didn't matter. My house was like a garden. Okay. I got flowers from everybody from around the world. Okay. Flowers came in from everywhere, and I am grateful. Okay. I just don't feel like I have to get on here and break it down and explain, because I'm doing it. We had such a positive, fun show, and I never spoke negative of anyone. And my stalker is consistently speaking of me. But I'm telling you, I'm not the one. You need to stop your stuff, because I am not the one. I'm over here trying to live in a positive light. Please, I'm asking you to leave me alone. I want to say thank you to all of you who have consistently supported me. I do not care if you sent a gift. I don't care if you made a comment. I don't care what it was. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for each and every last one of you. Thank you so much. My circle of support has been absolutely amazing. The people that are consistently checking on me and consistently supporting me, I love you, and I thank you. Thank all of you. Whatever you did it, and I appreciate it. Whether it was big or small, I really appreciate it. And I know Greg truly appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I love you. Gotta go get some makeup now. Please leave me alone. I'm asking that. All of you guys, please leave me alone. I wish my husband had not died. I would not be dealing with any of this. Please leave me the fuck alone.
This is where the confusion starts with Nene. One moment is, I'm fine, I can drag, read, and comfort anyone, and I don't care who claps back, right? One moment. And then the next moment is, I'm crying, I'm grieving, leave me alone. Then the next moment is, I didn't care that the girls sent me a bouquet of flowers because my house looked like a flower shop. But then in the video, you did care. You care so much to the point where you mentioned how much you thought they paid for the flowers. You cared so much to the point where you mentioned the good deed that you did for Candy and Todd and Marlo. And the only reason why you mentioned that was to prove a point that when those things happened to Candy and her family and Marlo and her family, Greg and I separately did those things for them. We did not do our donation from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We did not do that. We did things on our own. So if my husband and I were willing and able to do things on our own, then why didn't the girls do the same thing? Why did they send me one, item collectively? So you do care. And that's why and where people get confused. because she contradicts herself all the time, starting the video saying she's not here for people who's all about negativity, and some people just live for that, when she's a walking contradiction, because that's what and who she is. Now, I do have empathy for Nene, but my advice is take your own advice. Leave people alone. They will leave you alone. It's really that simple, because when you come for people, you can't control how they react. Okay? Lastly, Nene, when you do things for people, do things for people out of the goodness of your heart. Yes, I get it. It hurts sometimes when you're there for people, you hold people down, you rock with people, and then when you need them, they're not there. I get it. Those things hurt, but people are not obligated. So when you're doing things, unless it's a loan and they're signing a contract to pay it back, just be a blessing out of the goodness of your heart. You don't always have to throw it back in people's faces. Like, you called Candy Cruz, accused her allegedly of being the reason why you no longer work on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Said that she was the black woman hanging out with Massa, okay, the white people and the white producers, to get another black woman fired. You have said some low down dirty things about that woman, but she still sent you a bouquet of flowers. She still contributed, okay, to what the girls sent to you collectively. And she still texts you. And she and her group Escape was on like a, mini tour. They were performing at different places. And she and the girls posted this beautiful video on Instagram singing a song for Greg. I can't post it for copyright reasons. So it doesn't matter how low you've gone towards all of these women. They all still came together and supported you. And I really do hope that Nene take her own advice and she goes and she heal in peace. And I will continue to pray for her. Now, and as much as Nene did not say Claudia Jordan's name, everything now is being directed at Claudia Jordan, because Claudia Jordan went on her platform and said exactly what everybody else is saying. All of the comments I read from social media, that's exactly what Claudia Jordan said. Now, she might have delivered things in a different way, a little harsh. Okay, so I'm not sitting here saying that, yay, Claudia, no. However, when you listen, she basically said what everyone else said, calling her a stalker. How is Claudia a stalker when this story is everywhere? When all she's doing is simply repeating what everyone else been repeating. She works on a show where they discuss hot topics. So now Claudia is being bullied. Claudia is being dragged. When everyone, including myself, we are all talking about what happened yesterday. We are all saying, go heal in peace, Nene. We are all praying for you, uplifting you, sending you love and support. But please understand that no one is obligated, and those who are there for you, holding you down, appreciate them, cherish them. This is what Nene said yesterday also on the radio.
Miss Nene Leaks. The best feeling ever. The best feeling ever. Ever. Hi, Nene. Hi. For waking up and coming to hang out with me this morning. Anything for you. You better stop praying. I saw Nene for the first time in a long time at the opening night of the Hawks. Yeah. It was good to see you outside. It's good to see you outside, too. I offered it to you that night. My condolences on the passing of Greg. Yes. How has life been? It's been hard. Okay. I've had a lot of highs and lows. And I think my worst times are at night. Okay. During the day, I'm fine because I'm really busy or I'm at my lounge, but it's at night when I need to go home. It's when I have the hardest time. I don't want to go home, so, I'm kind of homeless with a home, which is weird. I'm homeless with a home because I don't ever want to go there at night and stay, Well, it's only me. Right. You know, my son is 22, the youngest, and he moved out and got his own place right after his dad passed. He'd been looking and wanting to get a place, so, and he did. And so, yeah, I'm homeless with a home. And what I learned, too, there were a lot of people coming to our house when Greg passed, and a lot of them were saying things like, you know, Nene is going to really need you guys after everything is done. Yeah, and it's so weird that they were right. And it's so weird that you know, one of the things I often think about, you know, I didn't know I was going to say this, but I'm going to say it now. Some people's going to probably mail me. One of the things that I thought about a lot is, you know, I've taken care of a lot of people, you know, in my career. I've taken care of a lot of people. And all of the people that I've really taken care of, none of them have taken care of me during this time. Yeah. I don't think it really registered to them that I'm not lonely. I'm alone at my home, and you know, none of them think, well, let me just go and stay with her. Let me help her. Let me be with her. Something. So at night, you know, again, I'm homeless with a home. So, you know, I'm just wherever. I might be at your house in one of your rooms. So you're welcome to come on. Come on back. I'm obviously looking for a place. You know, I'm looking for a place, and so yeah, I put my house on the market since then.
I will play the rest of that Instagram live in the last video that I have coming up on Nene. That's actually supposed to be the second video, but then Nene went on Instagram and everything changed, okay? That absolutely broke my heart and just almost made me tear up a little bit. Honestly, for you to take care of people, be there for people, and to hear her say she's alone, to hear her say all of the people that she's taking care of, they're not taking care of her. That is so hurtful, okay? Now, key word, taken care of, not colleagues and co-worker. That's different, okay? And I don't know if the ladies of success people that she talks about in the sisterhood and her family, I'm not sure if they are making the assumption that she have people there with her taking care of her, or that she wants to be alone and they don't want to bother her right now. I'm not sure where things were lost in translation, but I'm sure after that interview, the opposite happened. Nene said, I might, make some people upset. Actually, I'm sure and I'm hoping that her phone was flooded with messages and calls. And oh my gosh, Nene, I didn't know you were going through that. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm going to come over this weekend. Let's go to the spa. Let's have mind treat. Let's have a great time. But coming to that house, we'll have, I just hope the outpouring of love happens for Nene. Remember the last video I did on Kenya Moore when she was crying on the plane? I'm not going to insert that clip. Go to that video. It's the very last video I posted on Kenya Moore and her exit from Dancing with the Stars. Watch that video. In that video, I left a comment. I wrote, check on your strong friends. And just because you're strong doesn't mean that you can't show your emotions. And Tigger even said it in this interview. This is what Tigger said.
Do you feel, just a quick question about what you just said, because I've experienced that a different way. Mm-hmm. Do you feel it's because you are projecting such the strong person?
Yeah.
Like, people have to say you need to check on your strong friends.
Yeah.
And because Nene is such a dominant, strong person, that people be like, oh, she all right.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm sure people probably look at it like that. But once again, that is a true saying, check on your strong friends. I am a strong person. And I know a lot of people, always look at me as like being some superwoman. But I have feelings too.
Oh, you're nice and soft and fluffy.
I am.
Well, there you go. Okay, so absolutely check on your strong friends. So Nene is going through a lot, and I know I talked about people not being obligated, but Nene is not there yet. Nene is not there yet where when I do things for you, I'm going to let it go, and God knows my heart, and God bless, and whether you're here for me or not, God bless. She's not there yet. So of course, and Nene is not wrong at all for saying, wait a minute now, I took care of you. It's my time. Where you at? Where are you? I'm like, where you at? Slang, but where are you? She's not wrong for feeling that way. Her feelings are absolutely valid, okay? And I'm hoping that those people just show up for her and just pour into her nothing but love and positivity and help her on her journey towards healing. But that just broke my heart. Keeping Nene in my prayers, her entire family. And yeah, man, take it easy, Nene. Wishing all of you well and take care. The end of here, my Fina loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.